What's going on, guys? What's going on? Welcome back to ManeCity. We are on season 3, version 0.70.71. There's quite a few updates that they got going on. The ManeCity started on June 2nd, this last Monday. So we've had about 6 days going on. Welcome back. When you were away, you earned 18.69 millions of diamonds and 980.13 BC of gold. Thank you so much. I got it. I'll collect it. Thank you. So, if you're brand new to the game and you were playing ManeCity already in season 1 and 2, you had your land, right? The lowest land, it's the starters. So you're gonna have them right here on Crimson Riches. And let's see. We're being under attack. So these are the lands. Fracture Fate, it's this Diurnal Valley and the Cardinal Essence. Those are the ones that I got from Fracture Fate. Then we have the Crimson Dunes and any areas that you had in the previous seasons. They're gonna show up right here. All your areas, right? This is all the areas I got. So for you other lands, the other regions are gonna contain. Let's go to the world map so we can look at all the regions. They are going to have whatever other land you have, right? If you already had any of the region, it'll be here. I had the Alluring Aurora from the First Frontier, and then I have the Avalon, right? So you're gonna have any lands, any NFT lands first. And then you got your areas. So your areas are the free lands that you get, right? So if you don't have any areas, go through all your new regions and make sure you buy your areas. The first one, if you don't have any areas on this, most likely we won't, because all the areas from the other seasons are gonna be on the Crimson. So if they start at 10 million coins or gold, or so I would suggest not even no diamonds on the very first area. So then it increases little by little. I think it's like 16. I think it doubles every new area, but it increases your diamond production. Right here we got a pretty good diamond production here, but a lot of things got expensive because we are making more diamonds. So these were like 600 and something. I think they went up times 5, but I don't do the math. I just play the game. All right. So if you see that we don't have any attacks on this land, that's because when you send an attack, it goes to 5 regions out of the 7 that we have at a random. Let's see if we're being attacked here on the blockchain. We are being attacked with the aerial bombardment. And this one is not. So again, go ahead and go and buy your areas on every line. That's the first thing I would suggest. All right. Then the next thing to know is that the game, it's gonna go off of the region that is making the least income. So right now and this is base income. This is not including any bonuses for any NFTs. It's not including any bonuses of the placement on the leaderboard. These numbers right here is the base income from the according to the region, right? So the Crimson is only making the base. It's 129.09 BB. But if we go here it tells you what is going on. So we are actually making the total of 321.81 BB, and that is because that's with the bonus and everything. 3 point something, 1.29. All right, so that's the next thing to know. This is why the numbers look different. This number is gonna be different, right? This one's making 276, the crimson, but right here it only shows as 129.09. And again, that's because there's bonuses going on here. We have a player level bonus, avatar bonus, the booster, some tools, ranking bonus, achievement bonus, faction bonus, daily quest bonus, weekly bonus, and land combo bonuses. So let's go and look at the daily quest and weekly quest next. Go to the map, world map, and these are your quests over here. If you complete 2 quests, you get a 1% additive. Complete daily quest to get 1% additive bonus for cash, diamonds, and experience for 24 hours. So I would say when we're in competition mode, we want to try to complete as many of these as we can before we, as we place furnitures, are we moving up, because the experience is very important in competition mode. Because every time you place a business, every time you play furniture in the mansion, it just levels up faster. So for today, the 2 that I've completed is the Golden Touch, upgrade at least 7,199 business levels in total. So that means when you click the 1, that's 1. When you click on the 10, that's 10. You click on the 100, that's 100. That's what that means. Enter the Pride, upgrade rare businesses by at least 1 prestige level. So that's pretty self-explanatory. So we complete those, we get a 1% for 24 hours. And we go to the weekly. It started on Monday. So it looks like right here, we don't have any weekly. Activate a gold rush booster. So let's go ahead and do that just so that we can see what's going on. The block next is it's going to, this one already has a bonus. All right, so just for the video, we're gonna go ahead and take off all these visuals so that it's easier to AI. So we're gonna go to settings, and also, if it's affecting you, it's driving you crazy, here you go, and you take it off. If you don't like those coins in the background, you can always take off the effects sound, and you won't hear those coins anymore. All right, we are gonna leave them on. Should we leave them? Yeah, it kind of feels weird without them. So, what did the quest say? Activate which boost? Let's go to quest. Let's go to weekly. And place for furnitures. Well, I don't have enough money for that. So we're gonna do 1 gold and 1 violet. Let's go here. This is the land that usually gives me more, and I'll show that in a little bit. All right. So 1 gold, 1 violet. Violet we have plenty of. Gold we don't have any. But let's just buy 1 for the video. All right. So we are going to go ahead and boost it. Activate boost. Violet. Activate boost. There you go. So let's go to our quest. Oh, come on, guy. This is the thing about the laptop when I tap it, right? All right, so let's go to quest. We see that little red. That means that there's something going on there. And this is the 2 that are going on. Once you hover over it, it'll go away. So we completed 2 tasks, so we get an extra 1% for the weekly. All right, let's see what we got here. You receive 1.65k of diamonds as a diamond reward from your friend's diamond purchase. What does that mean? That means that when you go to settings, referral system, and if you have no NFT lands, I think you have a limit of 6 referrals you can send. Once you have any NFT land from any collection, whether it's First Frontier or the Fracture Fate, then you have no limits, right? So every time somebody buys diamonds, slay me, use my referral code they bought some diamonds, and every time they bought diamonds, they give me a little kick, right? So these are, you know, diamonds. Who doesn't like diamonds, right? So that's what that means. Let's keep it moving so we don't have to, so we don't take that long, all right? So let's see what else going on. So I'm gonna have to turn on the effect so we can see. The next thing I want to talk about is the bonuses, right? So let's go, and because you could tell there's a little cool video effect right here. When you have a business bonus, um, it has a little arcs right here. Ultimate getaway. So this is when you pair. This bonus is when it happens when you pair an arcade to any Leo and Co. So we get that. The higher the rarity, the higher the bonus is. Right here is 52 for both, right? We each one get one. This one gets one because it's only tied to that arcade. If for some reason we would put another arcade here, which I do have one, and I'm tempted to do it, we would have to put two more dens right here so that we can yeah, because if I put they have to be, your businesses have to be edge to edge. It can't be on the corner. Like if this was a den right here on this cool cat, the bonuses wouldn't apply. So what I wanted to show is this little visuals right here that tell you where the bonuses are. So another one that you see, it's right here, the night out combo. This is when you have a cool cats next to a diner, right? They both get a little night out combo. Now, in order to get the bonuses, your business have to be at least prestige 10. This is why these dens are prestige 10. So you get the max. So when it's prestige 0, this is gonna show 0. When you prestige 1, it'll go up a little bit. Prestige to number 2, it'll go a little bit higher. So let's see what other combos we have. Let's go to the Aurora Wilds, and this is to increase your diamond production. All right, so here we have another bonus. The Prestige Drive, 42.35K of bonus in diamond production. This happens when you put the main motors, which also has a skin for the monks. If you have any NFTs, the monk NFTs, you can apply this skin. You get bonus whether you apply it or not, but it just looks really cool. The skin looks really cool. So here we go to the bonus, and we have skin bonus 49.69%, right? All right, so they have more skin coming up for different businesses right here. Business skin is not implemented yet, so they're gonna be implemented as they have partnerships. So we get 42.35. So what I did is I have this museum here, which I have it up to my current level, prestige level. Then I got another one here, another museum, and I brought it to prestige 10 so we can get maximum bonus for this. All right. I'm trying to put bonuses on some of the second lands. Let's see if we can find one. Let's go to the next one, the Lucent Ascent. And here we have the LL Sports. All right. So the LL Sports, if you can see, it has two different bonuses. It has a fitness combo and the lifestyle combos. The fitness combo, it's the one when you have a gym next to it. So the bonus is lower. It's 29.80 because again, it goes by the rarity of the business. And then if you put a Leo and Co, that's where you get the lifestyle combo. All right. So the LL Sports, if you have more space, like here we have LL Sports, and we can put more bonuses, right? But there's diminishing returns every time you put it on the next land. So this second land is making 27.99 for the fitness. I'm sorry, 27.94. And if we go to the first land, it's 29.80, right? So there's diminishing returns on your bonus too. But still, right? Who doesn't want a little bonus right here? See, we have all these fitnesses. So again, if you have a blockchain that has more spaces, no obstacles, you can make more out of it. Let's see, do we have anything here? No. Let's move on to our next land. is the sapphire. So I'm trying to put in combos in every land, right? So that we can get some bonuses. Another one that has a double bonus is this bazaar. The bazaar has the tech search combo and the digital weekend combo. So let's go take a look. When you have the cinema next to the bazaar, that's when we get the digital weekend. All right, so you got your cine and your bazaar. Then you have your Panthera power station with the bazaar, which gets the tech search combo. So the strategy, right? You get the bazaar, you get businesses next to it, you get 2 of them. Another one right here that we see up here is the Cool Cats night out combo. Cool Cats in a diner. Again, if you see right here, this diner is at 10, prestige 10, so that we can get a max bonus of it, which is cool, right? You don't have to bring it up to your current prestige. What we have on the second land, do we have anything cooking here? Here you go, so the bazaar. Now I'm trying to apply a little bit more strategy, right? So we put a cinema here, so we can get 3. The digital weekend, it has 0 right here. Why? Because that business, it's a prestige 0. So it is this bazaar, right? We're not making anything. And this one is at 2, but it's a low income because it's only at prestige 2. So now, same thing with these ones that are at prestige 5. So let's go ahead and this one is 559. Well, let's start with this one that is a 0. All right. All right, guys. So make sure you like the video, subscribe, all the good stuff. Let me know if it's been helpful to you, right? So we're at 0 right now. Let's upgrade the prestige, and it goes to 3.58, right? Because it's at prestige 1. Now let's go to the next prestige. Let's go, and it's gonna increase. Prestige 2, 358. Now let's go to the next prestige. And you know what? This game has been having a lot of visuals where you don't see some of the, let's see, 358. So it's not changing. And that is because, again, there's an error. And if you refresh the game, you'll see that this does change. I don't want to refresh right now because then I would have to sign in again with a MetaMask. And I don't really want to cut videos, put them together. I really want to do one take. But trust me, bro. This is going to go up. This is going to increase every time you get a prestige higher. Let's see if this one changes the thing. See, this one did change. So that was happening to me yesterday with the bonuses. I was sending some attacks, and we'll look into that in a little bit. All right. Let's see. I want to finish all my diamonds because these are I want to use. I think I have some diners that I want to use. All right. So this is the other combo. See, we don't want to use all the diamonds here. So let's go to our next land. So the sapphire, no, I'm pretty sure. Was it? That's the thing about these regions, right? Sometimes I forget where I'm at. So yes, this is where we were at. Now, if you don't have any primordials, which is these lands, you're gonna have just arids. So I would suggest you start with these arids. You start with the arids from these primordials because they're gonna give you the more bang for your buck. There you go. See, arid. We have 12 right now. You can only place businesses up to 10 arids or 10 lands. This is why there's no gold income showing on 11 and 12, because we can only place businesses on the 10 lands for every region. All right, let's go to the block nexus. And here we have the LS Sports with the Leo and Co. And that makes the lifestyle combo. All right, so again, this one I have it at 10 because it gives the max level right there. We have our Leos and Co's. Then we have the Cool Cat. Is another one that has two different combos. You can do the Night Owl combo, which is the diner, and the Cool Cats, and then an indie vibe when you do the records. The records is all the indie vibes. All right, so those are the ones that get double bonuses. The Bazaar, the Cool Cats, and I forgot what the other one is, so just record. So you can go back to the video to find out what the other one is. I have it on here. I have it on. Anyways, so here we have another setup where we're trying to take advantage of the bonuses, right? Right here we have one that has nothing here. One night out combo, it's at 141 because I'm pretty sure one of those Cool Cats is pretty low. Let's see. Oh no, that's because the diners are not. It's only a prestige 1. So let's go. Let's get this guy working for us. So in order for us to activate it, we have to go from prestige 0. And I don't have a soundboard, so this is my these are my background sounds. All right, so let's put this guy to work for us. Boom. You see? Now let's see if the visuals want to be nice to us and increase it as we increase the prestige. Again, the other one we didn't see the change, but if you're it is already taking effect. Let's use the visuals. We would have to refresh it many times. Alright, let's go to level of prestige, and there you go, 2.86. Alright, let's see if we have enough. I think some of the Cool Cats here, I have a Cool Cat right here, which is a lot cheaper than the diner. Let's move on to the Cool Cat next. I'm just gonna give this guy ready into the next prestige, but we'll actually prestige it later when we have more diamonds. I want to make sure that we have some diamonds to kind of like show what's going on. Alright, and plus we should be able to activate some of these, right? So this is at 0. It's not going to get activated because the diner is also at 0. But this Cool Cat is going to be a lot cheaper to prestige up. Now another thing to keep in mind is once you get to prestige 10, you don't have to max it in order for you to get a benefit, right? As long as I put it, as long as I upgrade the prestige, it's gonna give the bonus. See, so let's go to the diner, prestige this guy up so we can activate the bonus for the Cool Cats and for this one. All right, and now there you go. Let's activate the bonus. There you go. And we activated 2 because one of the Cool Cats or 2 of the Cool Cats are already prestiging right here. These 2. There's one that is not active yet because, and this one's already active too, right? And now there's one that is not because this Cool Cat is not up to prestige. So let me know what kind of combos you got going on your lands. Some people are doing a whole lot of LLs with the gems and stuff like that. Alright, and let's activate this bad boy. And it's not oh, there it is. Night out combo because one of these diners is not. So let's activate this bad boy. And again, you want to get them up to prestige 10 as you have diamonds, just so that you can get a max benefit of it. Alright, there you go. And let's activate, and there it is. So now we got more diamonds. Again, you want to prestige all the way to prestige 10. All right. $1K. And this one is missing one of the bonuses because it's next to the diner. So I'm not gonna go again. So you get the idea of the combos. The combo right there. Let's go to the molten. What do we have here? Here we have the other combo, which is financial power. This is your apex next to a bank. I already had this bank from early, from season 2 at this prestige, so I just hooked it up right here, and you're gonna get 53.31. So if you can put another, if you have enough space to put an apex next to 2 banks, you can get more benefit, the most benefit out of it, right? And here again, we try to make some combos just to get as much benefits of this feature as we can. So that's the combos. I believe we covered them all. The Pride records, the indie vibes, all right. So let's go to the last land we have. Yen. And here, this is my actual bank, and they don't have any bonuses here because I can't fit an apex here. Oh, I could fit an apex here, but I don't have an extra apex. All right, so I guess I could take 2. I'm gonna get into. Let's go to the. Well, I think if I open the inventory, we'll do some opening blueprints at the end. All right, so let's go to the scoring. Everybody's like, hey, how come I don't have income in some of these, or this is gonna be 0? I'll tell you why. Let's go to the Aurora Wilds and let's remove these businesses. So right now the leaderboard, we are at 197. It takes a little bit for it to upgrade. So this is how much we were making before I took off the business. 126.83. Shout out to Infire for Crow. We'll be battling it. All right, so let's remove this and let's remove this. And now we go to 0. Why are we making 0? That's because we have to have at least one business in every land in order for it to start making to start making income. Because if you see, the other ones have already businesses, but the way the income is being used, or the strategy now is that the lowest producing land is the one that's gonna be making the gold. We're gonna be taking the income out of her, right? So now that we are here with no gold, we go to the leaderboard, it updated, and we are all the way at 3,066. So now that we're here, we are next to Lion 2162. That's, I'm pretty sure nobody's playing there, so we're gonna send some attacks. So this is the little trick, right? You remove your businesses. If you are up there, some people might have defense activated, but if you go all the way down here, then I'm pretty sure they're not even playing the game. So I don't even feel bad from taking the gold from people who are not even playing. Now I don't have a whole lot of backpacks to equip my weapons, so we're gonna unequip all the tools. We're gonna go to weapons. We are gonna go to equip all, and then let's make sure that we have some attacks. We do. Use attack, go to the leaderboard, click on your name, check the enemy out, let them know what's going on. Another way to double check you have your tools equipped is that when you click on your attack, it should show you the bonus that you have for all your NFTs. So if these are like really low numbers, that means they're not equipped. So let's start the raid. And because we are next to the player, we have a 95% chance of landing. There it is. Now here it says your last day income by 0 because they're not earning any. They don't have anything right on the leaderboard. Same for me. It's telling me that I didn't get no bonuses because I don't have anything placed on this land. But in reality, the bonuses are applying to all the businesses that, let's get hacking, the businesses that are already on the other lands. Just like on this one, as soon as we place our businesses, we're gonna have the bonuses, right? 229, thank you very much. Let's go here. Now the first thing is I have to be disciplined to equip my tools again because many times I forget. And we wanna make sure that we take all the bonuses. Though some of these NFTs are not the cheapest, so we wanna make sure that we are taking advantage of what we have. All right, so let's go ahead and place our businesses back up. We have the museum right here. We have the main motors right here, and see we here have the attacks income Savannah and Kingpin that we sent. Malware, it's not there because the attack it's only on 5 out of the 7 regions, right? So right here we don't have the malware, but watch when we go to another land we'll have it. But before we have to place our museum. Let's go because it's, oh man, so I have this thing I'm recording using the recorder that comes with Windows, and so it's blocking here. I'm not able to click the prestige, but anyways, let's go look for the museum, and it's prestige 10. Where are you? Come on, wherever you are. Look at all these businesses that we can make combos with. Also, the market has been pretty hot right now with all these businesses needed for requirements. Look at these guys. Quality 6. I'm working on increasing my quality for other businesses. So here it is, museum. That way we can take advantage of the bonus. All right. So that's the trick for the attacking. Now let's see which land is producing the least, the blockchain. So now let's go to the blockchain, and I think I'm stuck right here because I'm all the way up. I can increase these right here. These are where I'm at right now. So what I need to do to get more income, I need to prestige to 176 so I can start working on this. So I need to max out everything. But let's remove one of these just for the sake of the video. We remove it, and we're still making the list. Oh, duh. Because now we're making less, of course. So let's see. Let's remove these LS port, and let's bring an LS port. And this is like a memory game to try to find out where's my other. I should have known it's not there because I would just use that land. Or other LS port, the one that is up to prestige, just so that we can check. LS port, this is up to prestige. Now check this out right here. We are making the blockchain still the one. Block Nexus is the one that's making the most. Let's remove to inventory. And now the Lucent is making the least. I'm sorry, it's the least. I said the most. So it's the least, right? So we need to increase. We need to increase the gold production so that it can move to a different region. We can start upgrading the other regions. So we're gonna drop this guy here. We don't even have to drop it because it's already making less than the other one, right? The Lucent. So let's just remove it back again, and we go to the Lucent, Then here we would have to, we're able to level up. So you would level up to get to increase your income on there. Now you also have to be careful on the cost of the gold, right? Because if you start doing whatever's the most expensive, you're gonna run out of gold pretty fast. So what I do is I try to select this one, 439 BC, as opposed to 39.72 BC, because this one is already at level 507, and this one is at level 401. But when you click up, it's the same, right? You're gonna get between 24.79 BA and 70.91 BA. That's the same thing that you would get per click on here. So you get the most bang for the click when you have less, right? So you're able to advance more and increase your click. You see how it's going up right now, right? Let's see if we can make enough to go to another region. Well, let's because we took off the here. I'll go to the 10. I know you guys don't like it when I do the level up at once, but then here, because we're way off. You see how the other ones, all the other ones are pretty much balanced, right? 129, 128. So we're not gonna be able to get to increase it as fast as the other ones are. So let's just go ahead and put the business back up, and we're gonna make sure that we should have, I guess we should have some at 74 still. So what I need to do is I need to find anything that is at 174 or less. But I think all of them are here. It's 174. So we have to make sure we prestige this guy. Let's just prestige him for now. Anything that's 174. Just so that we can have enough at 175 to upgrade the ones that are 175. Alright, see, like this is 175. 174. Any more 174s here? Nothing here. Any 174s? 174. Okay, anything here? Any 174s? Ah, I see you, I see you. Boom. 174. Boom. Alright, let's go to... Well, that's a Steam? I think it was, right? This is the memory game, yeah. This is the one that was at 174. Oh, wait. Is it this one? No. Oh, yeah, this is the one we upgraded. Alright, so let's go to the next region. Let's try to find all the 174s. They should all be low businesses. 175, 175. Do we have anything here? Nope. Come out, whatever you are. And here's another one, 174. 175, 175, 175. Any 174s here? Nope. Let's go to the next. Let's see what we have here. Oh, these are the hits that we landed. Alright, let's go to... This is the block. So this is how you get unstuck from when you're in a region that can't produce anymore. You have to upgrade all your businesses so you can prestige up and get out of that stuck loop. Come on, wherever you are, 174s, 174s. No 174. Don't tell me I don't have enough to prestige. I should have enough to prestige up. 175, 174. What? And last but not least, Aurora Wilds. 174. Are you the last one that we need? Come on, let me know that we're gonna be able to increase prestige. Yes, baby, that's the last one. So, achievement alert, you earn 10 points for ManeCity, upgrading prestige level, and then achievements. Mogul of ManeCity, you have 1760 points for this achievement. For every new highest prestige level you reach, you'll earn 10 points. Alright, so now we're gonna be able to get out of that loop. Aurora Wilds, so this is now producing the least because the income on this one went down as we prestige up, so we're gonna increase. You see how my the income here now it's moving up, right? We have 97 as opposed to the block, whereas 127. All right, so we're gonna level this up until, and again, I want to do the one up just because I want to be efficient with my gold. So we're gonna keep going. See how it's moving up. 560, 570, 572, 583. Let's go. But for now, for the video, again, let's go ahead and click on the 10x. And we'll see a little red dot as soon as we are making more than another region. So now we see the little red dot. Now there's another region that's making less than us. There's the block nexus. So now we're gonna be able to get out of the, right? We didn't have anything here. Oops, I didn't place my LL. Is that what I'm missing? Oh yeah, but it's the prestige 10. So, but still we need it for our diamond bonus, right? Come on. Prestige 10, where are you? Here you are. Let's put you back. And now let's go ahead and start with Leo. So now we can prestige this guy up. Every time you prestige, see we're making 21.85. You prestige and it goes down a little bit, but then you can make way more once you level up. Again, we're gonna do the, again, I myself do the level up once. Most people do the 10, some do the 100. So now we can see the score up there changing. Now it stopped because the other one made more, right? So in order for me not to, now it's the crimson, right? So then we have to, that's how we balance them out. Let's go to the crimson. And here we are going to do one of the Leos. All right. See how it's moving up there. So what I do, I just try to bring it up as long as I have enough income right here on the gold, right? 608. And if I do it and it's changing, then I'm kind of using too much. I want to kind of click and this not really change that much. Let's go to Aurora and see if we can, if you can see what I'm talking about. Let's go to Aurora. And here, see how we clip up and it's not really changing the income. 577, 577. Even here, it probably won't change it because we are only using 132 BB. It's changing when I start doing the BC. So that way I don't have to keep going back and forth, even though it's not really making any more because there's another region. But in order for me not to keep going like back and forth so much, I get to a certain level. Let's say this guy is at 210, right? I don't have to keep like going back and forth. Let's go to Lucent. And now everything was pretty much maxed out. So this one's at 507. This one is at 440. And this one is at 521. So see how here is going to charge me 52.31 BC. 39 BC because it's only a 507. But this one, instead of 39, because it's the lowest, it's only 10 BC, so I can get more clicks for the buck, right? So I can even try to see, we keep going, it keeps going up, up, up. So again, for the video, we'll do 10. And see the little dot is already there. That means this region is making more. There's another region that is making less, and that's the one that is counting right now. Let's just go see what's going on. Right, so now the crimson is making an end, so that I don't have to keep going back and forth. I myself try to kind of keep a balance, right? 521. I'll bring this one to 521, just to kind of, that's like my strategy, to kind of keep an even income in all of them. And that's just my strategy. Again, it took me a while to kind of get a strategy going. Let's go to crimson. And these are kind of fillers, right? So right now, I don't want to use my gold on these guys right now, when I can use that gold to upgrade some other businesses and keep this income higher, right? So let's go to the crimson. And again, I try, in order for me not to keep going back and forth so much, I try to kind of keep a balance. So we have this at 401. This is 481. What do we have you at? This is the one that we just upgraded, right? So it's at 175. So the smartest thing for me to do is, instead of hitting this one for 4132 BC and give me between 34.71 BA and 64.46 BA, I can go to the one that has the lowest prestige, which is going to give me the same range, 34.71 BA. It's the same range for a lot less gold. This is still in the BB. The other ones are BC, if you remember, right? These are B41 BC, right? So we're gonna get this guy at least to 1 BC. So again, just for the sake of this video, see, it's gonna cost 1 BC. So let's just click on it, 1 BC. Now it's 32 BB. So I like to make sure that this one is at BC, the level up one. So let's go, so we can get the most out of our money. And again, just so that I can also, I could keep playing for a little bit and it's fun. I do the click one at a time, and I guess it depends on what I'm doing. So now it's 180, and this is how I keep the balance, right? Sapphire, and you keep on moving to where the region is making the lowest. So that's pretty much the balance and how you keep this up, right? And we even saw, if we get stuck out of the if we get stuck in one region, as we were earlier on the block nexus, we were stuck until we prestige up to the next prestige, and then we get unstuck. All right, so here, this is the one that's making the least, 175. And I try to, again, I don't try to do this on comments. I do them last, that way I don't have to keep, move up so slow. This one is gonna cost me 2.29 BC as opposed to 491 BC. So we're gonna go ahead and start leveling up the bazaar. So we're gonna get this. We see that the income, we're not making any more, but I'll leave it up to like 4. Let's leave it at 461, and just to kind of keep a balance on things, right? And so that I don't have to keep coming back here so often. Now is the lucent. And so yeah, I'm glad that I was kind of stuck. In case you are stuck and you're like, oh man, like I'm not, my region is not making anymore, then you gotta prestige up to the next prestige. You probably have enough businesses to prestige. And like the comments, I just prestige them, but I didn't keep clicking on them, right? So here's 175. This is one maxed out. This one is 3.77 BC, 52 BC. So we're gonna get a lot more money, and especially because it's a better business, right? This is between 24.79 and 70.91, and this one is right between 6.95 and 198. Why is it so high? That's because this is a quality 6 business. So this is where merging can kind of help you out. If you have too many of the same business, you can do some merging, and that way it'll cost you the same, right? But the chances of getting good rolls, and especially if it's a high quality business like this, I definitely want to level up, because I can click and it'll be 695 BA instead of the 198, because it's random, right? Here the same between 69 and 79, and not, it doesn't just one click. So if I do one click and 100, I'm gonna move up 100 levels, and I only had one chance at using that range, right? So it's my own strategy to use the level up once. The highest the, especially when you have a high quality business, right? And you see it moving up, it's really cheaper than the other businesses. Okay. We keep going, now we're making more. So we're gonna leave this guy at 855. Well, let's give him, the other ones are like 32. So let's get him a little closer to, let's keep it, well, I like to kind of see, so I leave it at 1 so I can kind of see and compare. So let's keep it at 481. Let's keep it at 501. There you go. So that's another strategy. You could try to get used to reading your levels. All right. So that's pretty much how we keep balancing the game. It keeps going to the lowest region. You have to work on the region and increase it. As you increase the region, you increase your income. And so there's another one that has the lowest, right? 76. And again, this is BB, but now we're at 76. So our range is a lot better. 246 BA. It's well, this is where everything is maxed out. So see, we have so many opportunities here because everything is ready to upgrade. Now this is a quality 8, so I'm definitely gonna want to use the low range, right? It's cheaper, and it's gonna give me between 138.69 BA to 2.49 BB. So when I use this, I usually get to the next level pretty, like I usually increase my income here pretty fast. Again, right now it's taking us a while because once you prestige up, the income goes a lot lower, but because of that range, you go up higher. So again, just for the business sake, we're gonna do the 10x, and now there's another region. So let's, at least just for the video, we're gonna leave it at 108. But I have OCD, so it has to be on the 1. There you go. All right, guys, so now that's that. I think we have the combos. Daily Roar is more expensive now, 700. They kept the same prices at first, but then the community was like, hey, what's going on, right? It used to be 100K, but now our prices. So they made a match. The lowest one, I think it was 10K when it was 100K. So now the lowest is 70K. So they did make a match. Same thing with the Cyber Cup. We used to get really low prices. So now it's the 1 million would be 7 million instead of running the 1 million. All right, guys, I hope this helped out everybody. We're almost at 1 hour, 53 minutes. Thank you if you're still here. Thank you very much. I hope this helps. Drop a comment. Let me know how much it helped. Let me know if it didn't help. Let me know if you have a different strategy. There's something I'm missing. The market is usually pretty hot. Look at this guy, 209. You just probably put it. There's only one bid, but this is gonna go up pretty fast. This is just for now, but somebody's gonna come and place a high bid. So yeah, looking up on the market, it's another way to strategize. You might want to go to prestige 10 to see if there's anything already at 10, so that you don't have to bring it up. There you go. If you have 13K vouchers, you can kind of get this one. You can avoid doing the clicks up and saving your diamonds. And that's just a strategy for everybody to see what's going on. These are the options. These are your options. You use your options as much as you like, whatever works for you. I like my blueprints, so I always try to get blueprints lower than the market. That's another update. Before, we used to get 1 blueprint for every time we would do an avatar level, but now, because we only had 1 region, now that we have 7 regions, Again, that's why everything went from 1 to 7, because now we have 7 regions. This price also went up. It used to be like 6. I think I said that already, right? I don't math. So anyways, yeah. So last and not least, let's get some blueprints going. So let's see what we have. See how I like blueprints. So when I level up, I'm gonna start getting 7 blueprints. When you do every 10, you get a gold blueprint. Now you get 7 gold blueprints. So good. That's a good lookout for all the new players. For people like me, it's pretty expensive now for me to start putting furniture again, so I'm gonna have to wait. So we put a suggestion that for the OGs that we've been playing since day 1 and we'll be missing out on all these woohoo, what do we have here? Bazaars, right? These are good because you can have 2 combos for a bazaar, so this is really nice. So before, when the game first started, we used to only get blueprints from avatar level 1 to 5. Then they increased it to 6, 7, and 8, 9 also get 1, but now it's 7. So hopefully they'll listen to us. And the OGs will also get some blueprints, airdrop, or whatever they can balance it out, you know. We got a diner. We could use those for the combos with the cool cats. Let's see, what else do we get? I hope we get something like really, really nice so that we can be in the video like, yay! And celebrate. Imagine getting an Apex or something like that. We got another gym. And I'm gonna finish up. I think I have still 2 gold blueprints. So let's see what we get from the gold blueprint. Cookouts always good. They're cheap to level up, and you get your combos, right? You get 2 combos with that, so that's pretty cool. We got a diner. All right, let's go to the gold blueprint. Just to finish the video, it's 57 minutes long right now, so that we can get to kind of like an hour. So let's do one of these gold blueprints. I was gonna do another blue, but it's not loading. Okay, let's see if it loads here. Yeah, let's do another blue. And it used to show the quality, so now it doesn't show the quality. It only shows 1 cool cats, and that's because now we're able to open more than 1 blueprint at a time. So they're working on showing the level of the businesses. But let's open reveal here. Let's go to reveal 2 at a time. So it'll use 2 blueprints. Are you sure? Do you want to open 2 common blueprints? Sure, why not? And it'll show us we got 2 diners. See, now it's times 2. We got 2 diners. Let's see. Let's try it again. Reveal 2. Now we get 2 different businesses. We got a Cool Cat and a Pride Records. Nice. So hopefully they'll be showing the quality, because it's pretty exciting too. I think the max, which is really, you know, the chances is really slow, but really low. But I think the max you can get it's a 5, quality 5. So you can get a quality 2, 3. Quality 3s are awesome. I love them. So hopefully they'll be working on that, because that's another pretty exciting thing too. And last but not least, let's open the gold blueprint and see what we have. For the win. A museum, nice. So this is good for their arcade, and I do have an extra arcade, so I think I might start see if I can place those down. Alright guys, so this is all I have for today. Again, let me know if it's helpful. Leave any comments. Make sure you like the video if you like the video. If you don't like the video, let me know so that I can improve it. Drop your comments, like, subscribe, share it with anybody who is having a hard time with this game. All right, share it with anybody who it's not really understanding either the combos, why they're stuck in one region. I'm glad that we were able to see how that worked. We got the Cubs, and that's another. We have to go through 70 lands now, so we are definitely not gonna do that. All right, so we'll leave that for another video. Another thing you can do, people go to the Discord. If you're not in the ManeCity Discord, make sure you go there, because people work together to see what region the Cool Cat is in. Once you know the region, you just go through the lands and you'll see it. Also jump on the X spaces. When you go to X, look for Loaded Lion spaces, and they're also helping out. That's 1 hour. Thank you guys for being with me. This is DJ Oracle out.